4th of July is a day of freedom. It's a day of patriotism. It's a day for America. But sometimes you want to come in from the hot family cookout, and let's be real. A break from looking at your dad dressed in an American flag sweating over a grill is a necessity. With that in mind, I've devised a list of not-so-obvious 4th of July movies where you will come away feeling patriotic, but you won't have to watch Mel Gibson murdering people in a blood rage to get there. In no particular order, here we go. National Treasure is action-adventure at its finest. Nick Cage plays Benjamin Franklin Gates, a fictional Sherlock Holmes-like historian who races to find a legendary Templar treasure before a team of mercenaries. The treasure is stashed somewhere in the country, and the clues leading to the treasure chest are scattered all over the United States. This movie has everything that makes action-adventures so special. A protagonist you'll want to go on a journey with, comedic moments that highlight the irony of situations the characters find themselves in, and a bit of romance. It captures the imagination, and if you're like me, you'll want to visit or do some reading on the historical locations that they filmed. It's a PG-rated movie, so the whole family could enjoy this one.
He's got the bloody map.
If you're looking for something that will leave you feeling a bit more patriotic, then Air Force One is the medicine you need. Communist radicals hijack Air Force One with the US president and his family on board. The vice president negotiates from Washington, D.C., while the president, a veteran, fights to rescue the hostages on board. Starring Harrison Ford as the president and Gary Oldman as the terrorist leader, this action drama thriller will actually make you root for the president. It's an R-rated movie, primarily for its violence, so probably not a go-to if you have youngins.
Get off my plane.
The Sandlot. Seeking a bit of nostalgia? This 1993 film will transport you back to the summer of 1962 when a new kid in town is taken under the wing of a young baseball prodigy and his rowdy team, resulting in many adventures. Contrary to the popular opinion about every new generation of children, I think that if given the opportunity, kids will play outside up to a certain age. I firmly believe that adults from all generations can relate to this film in their own way. It reminds you of a simpler time, when as a child all you had to worry about was what and where you'd play, being home when the streetlights came on, and going on made-up adventures. It's a wholesome PG-rated movie.
L7 Weenie.
Perhaps you want to mix it up and change over to the sci-fi lane. Well, in the film Independence Day, the aliens are coming and their goal is to invade and destroy Earth. Fighting superior technology, mankind's best weapon is the will to survive. You get it? Will. To survive, because it stars Will Smith. Two on the nose. Anyway, does the film take place around the 4th of July? Yes. Is that a cornerstone of the whole movie? Not really. If anything, it was a clever bit of marketing packaged with the narration for its 96 July 3rd release date. This PG-13 film stands on its own as a top-of-the-line sci-fi action-adventure blockbuster, and it has a speech performed by Bill Pullman that will have you shouting, USA! USA! USA!
Welcome to Earth.
Looking for a true classic? How about you give Mr. Smith Goes to Washington a go? It's a slow burn by today's standards. After all, the film did release in 1939. It's about a naive youth leader who is appointed to fill a vacancy in the U.S. Senate. His idealistic plans promptly collide with corruption at home and subterfuge from his hero in Washington, but he tries to forge ahead despite attacks on his character. Starring James Stewart, this film directly addresses the corrupting nature of politics and advocates that regular, everyday people, if given the opportunity, will do the right thing and stand up for what they believe. Again, it's an older film and a slower burn, but it will do two things. The first is that you will walk away feeling patriotic and hopeful about America's political system. The second is that you will realize that the BS the politicians of today dish out is the same BS they were dishing out in the 1930s.
Because this country is bigger than the Taylors, or you, or me, or anything else.
And finally, Top Gun Maverick. It's the definition of a summer blockbuster. That's how I would describe it, at least in a single sentence. The film centers around Maverick. He's confronting decisions of his past that will allow him to choose his future. Around that center is flying, cocky pilots, dogfighting, shirtless beach scenes, and a bit of romance, all of which I'd say are a requirement for any Top Gun sequel. It's patriotic, American, and will undoubtedly boost recruitment numbers for the Navy. If you're desiring an artisanal film or perhaps something more ambiguous in nature, then you should keep looking. If, however, you're craving a quintessential summer blockbuster, then Top Gun Maverick is an excellent choice, and you will leave feeling very patriotic. Enjoy your ride to the danger zone on that one.
Just want to manage expectations.
All right, that's my top not-so-obvious 4th of July movies. Comment below what would be on your list, and if you like the video, like and subscribe.